Hey guys, what's going on? Just going to do a quick direct comparison for you between the V7 Animal and the V8 Absolute. Let's just get this other camera out of the way here. Now, these units are both about a month old. I actually bought the V7 Animal on sale at Costco for $4.49. That's Canadian Costco. And then I saw the V8 Absolute dip down to $6.29. It was on sale, so I grabbed one of those because I originally wanted the Absolute newer technology. I'm a gear junkie, and I really do like the newer technology. So I treated myself and got the V8 Absolute. I'm going to be giving the V7 Animal to my parents as a gift. Lucky parents they are. So this comparison or review isn't going to necessarily rip apart the actual features of the motor, the weight, the canister capacity, because they're very similar and you can find all of that online. What I am going to compare are the attachments that come with the V7 Animal versus the attachments that come with the V8 Absolute. Now, the V6, the V7, and the V8 all come in different trim lines. They have the Animal and the Absolute trim lines. And the Absolute obviously gives you an extra head attachment, which is for hard floors, tile, hardwood, any type of hard floor. And we're going to get into the differences in a second. So other than that head, the Absolute, the V8 Absolute comes with 6 attachments. You've got the small motorized upholstery attachment. You have what I like to call the Swiss Army attachment. This changes into a dust head with bristles, or goes down into a felt-tipped head to remove hair. You have the power carpet attachment. You have the hard floor roller powered attachment. You have the soft bristle duster, great for computers, the vents in your car, and then you obviously have the narrow crevice tool, which comes with most vacuums these days. You get the same attachments with the Dyson V7 Animal, less the actual hard floor roller head. Now, one other difference other than the battery power, battery runtime, you have a 40-minute battery runtime with the V8 Absolute or any of the V8 models, and you have a 30-minute runtime with the V7. Now, that 30-minute and 40-minute runtime are in ideal conditions. The next video, I'm actually going to tape the triggers. I saw one other guy do a review where he taped the triggers and ran the V7 or the V6 and the V7 together. I'm going to run the V7 and the V8 together to show you exactly how much more runtime you get out of the V8. Now, I will do that review with a motor head attached, and I will do the same review with a non-motorized head attached. So, what led me to this review, other than having both vacuums in my possession, which would give a great review, is I questioned, are these attachments interchangeable? And although they all look identical, closer look will reveal that they actually are a little bit different, specifically the upholstery head for both units and the carpet motorized head are different. Now, from far away, looking at them quickly, they look identical, but they're not. Let's get into detail with that. Now, with the V7, your carpeted head attachment is right here, and this is what it looks like. Let's just pull into view the carpeted attachment for the V8. Now, side by side, you can now see they are a little bit different. We have on the right-hand side, we have the V8 powered carpet head, and on the left we have the V7 powered carpet head. Now, if we flip them around, this is where you get to see the main differences between both of them. On my right, the V8 carpet attachment has this rubberized, spring-loaded plastic squeegee that would basically pick up anything that the roller head missed, the brushes missed, the suction missed. It would pick it up and kind of force it back into the actual suction chamber. With the V7, you only have this felt last-ditch squeegee on the back, which I found they both worked, very similar. This seemed to suck a little bit more, and actually the roller head seems to be of a larger diameter as well, so there are some differences. Now, they are different in design, but both of them will work in each unit. So the V7 head will work in the V8 and the V8 head will work in the V7. They both work, they both spin, they both operate, they both suck. I do not know if it's doing any damage to the actual digital mechanism or the motorized mechanism. I will contact Dyson and give you their answer in the description comments below. Now, let's talk about the other attachments. Okay, so now let's compare the smaller motorized upholstery heads. Again, on the right, we have the V8 Absolute. On the left, we have the V7 Animal. Now, the upholstery heads from far away look identical. They are very different. Although they both work interchanged with the unit, so the V7 will work on the V8 canister and the V8 head will work on the V7 canister. I hope none of you are confused. When we turn them around, you're going to notice they are different. Now on my right, the V8 head has a very similar, just miniature version of the roller head that comes in the larger carpeted motorized floor attachment. On the left, we have an older looking cylinder style brush cylinder, I guess you'll call it, which you can see really lets the hair spin around it. Now with this design that has these baffles and these edges, it doesn't necessarily let the hair stick to it or curl around it as much as the V7 or the older attachment has here. So that is a bit of a difference that, the improvement I think is worth a little bit, extra money. Again, the V8 was $6.99 now, and this V7 is back up to $4.99. But for the difference that I paid, I'd rather have the newer technology, the newer motor, and stuff like that. Now, another thing to keep in mind that the actual batteries themselves on the newer V8, you have lithium-ion batteries, which pretty much any digital device these days is being made with lithium-ion batteries. On the V7, you don't have that, okay? Now, the V8 is a little bit heavier. Another thing that I really like is that the V8 has a removable, complete HEPA filtration system. Now, this is removable and cleanable, easy to wash. This is not removable. Still filters the air, it's just not washable. They say that this spits out cleaner air that you're naturally breathing on a daily basis. So it's pretty cool. As you're vacuuming your house, you're actually spewing out clean, filtered, HEPA-filtered air, which may make the average person want to vacuum more. So, other than the extra hard floor attachment that I will bring into view now, they're very similar. Again, longer battery life, a little bit more suction, a little bit more power with the V8. But other than that, the attachments all are interchangeable. Now, this is the make it or break it for me. 95% of our flooring is hardwood, as you can see, and tile. So this roller, which is very plush, it's very soft, it does have bristles on it as well, it actually will kind of grip and throw up larger dirt, dust, debris, Cheerios, cat food, dog food, I don't know, Smarties, Skittles. It'll pick it up, throw it into the suction chamber, rather than having the actual bristle heads on the carpet floor attachment kind of flick everything all around, okay? So the design of this is much more user-friendly for hardwood floors. It doesn't scratch or mar, it's all soft. So that's a nice feature, that's a nice upgrade to have, okay? So really the basis of this video was to answer the question, yes, the accessories between the V7 and the V8 are interchangeable, they do work. The cradle, the docking station is exactly the same between the two models, as is the charger. They both even carry the same model number and serial number on them. So they are very similar in terms of being able to interchange and swap the attachments, but very different in terms of their performance. So if you would like to see the exact specs, I will put the link in the description below for the Dyson.ca website. You can see the exact run times, you can see the motor wattage, you can see the capacities, the weights, and such like that. But I did want to give you a direct comparison side by side. Now what I would like to do is run them side by side in case you're wondering if there's any difference in noise. Now, the removable filter on top is still the same filter. It's a conical filter that they recommend you rinse off every couple of months. Excuse me. That you rinse off every couple of months. They are interchangeable as well. I do find that the retention on the V8 is a little bit more stiff. It does seem to stay in there a little bit better. It might just be because I've pulled it out of this one more times. I don't know. So let's swap it over to the V7. We have it on high suction, not max. Let's pull the trigger, let it run for a few seconds. Quickly swap it over to the V8. Now, to me, I don't know if they sound any different on camera. To me, on high suction, they sound identical. Let's swap it back over. Let's turn it to max suction. Swap it back over here. Now, I do notice a bit of a difference with the V8 Absolute. On max suction, it does sound a little bit louder. It sounds a little bit more powerful. Also, the air being exhausted out of the back does feel like it has a little bit more force. One other neat feature that they have improved on the V8 Absolute is the battery level indicator. So as you can see on the V8 Absolute, when you turn it on, you have 3 separate LED light indicators indicating the level of the battery that's left. It will also, just like on a phone, flash up and down when you're charging it. So as you're charging it, the bars will increase 1 to 3, 3 when it's fully charged. Now, on the V7, you can see that when you run it, you just have a single LED light, and that will blink when it needs charging. It'll also blink during the charging stages. It will stop blinking and turn to solid to let you know that your charge is complete. They both feature very, I'm going to say, hairpin triggers, very light triggers, so you don't have any type of hand or wrist fatigue when you're operating these units. They both empty the exact same way. You would pull up on this red lever, and you would obviously release all of the dirt, dust, and debris into the garbage. I don't have 4 hands, so I'm not going to show you how that's done, but there's many other videos that do show that. And that's about it. So the charge time on the V8 Absolute or any of the V8 models, again, the only difference between the V8 Absolute and V8 Animal is the extra hard floor attachment that you get. So the runtime is 40 minutes fade-free suction with a non-motorized head. Drops down about, let's say, 25 to 30 minutes with a motorized head, at least what I've found. I can do my entire house. I have a 2,800 square foot house. I can do my entire house and still have 2 battery bars left with the V8. The V7 never ran out of power with that. However, you have 30 minutes fade-free suction, probably about 20 minutes with a motorized head. On high, the times are significantly decreased. You can find all that information on the Dyson website. So I hope I was able to answer a few questions. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask me. I have both of these units in my possession for the next week or so. Guys, your support, like, subscribe, comment below. It helps, obviously, motivate me to do more videos. Now, a little bit out of my comfort zone doing a review on a vacuum, but it is a gadget. I do like gadgets. So more water filters, knives, guns, gear to come. Again, like, subscribe, comment below. It really helps support my channel and motivate me to do more videos for everybody out there. Again, I hope you appreciated this. Take care. Have a great day. Enjoy the weather. We're here in Ontario, Canada. The weather is starting to look brighter and more beautiful, and I'm getting really excited to get out camping and start using some more of the gear that I've acquired over the winter. Guys, take care. Have a great day. And that's it.